So welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will show you what to do if you're busy and you want to be as big as possible without actually spending a lot of time in the gym. So to not waste your time, my name is Thomas and I've been lifting for the past 3 years, and this is what I did to maintain my physique throughout the journey that I walked through on Bali. Because on Bali I had a few weeks that I wasn't able to go to the gym because there were few gyms there, and I was going around the trip, and basically I had to only train once or twice per week. And this is what you can apply from this to maximize growth. When you can train like this, what I will show you in this video, you will have better growth than your average gym bro. So click on full screen and watch till the end. So I have a structure to follow it to help you understand the topic a little bit better. So the first thing you have to understand about training for growth but with minimal time is your split. Now, most people think that the split they choose doesn't matter. But if you're busy and you cannot train in the gym that much, or you have different priorities, of course, you have to switch to full body. Full body is the best training split in that case. Or even if you want to get bigger, like I do, I also train full body because it is way superior split than training push-pull legs, pro split, Arnold split. These splits are great for enhanced bodybuilders, not for naturals who are busy on time. So basically, when you can train full body, you can do this more frequently, you will grow way better. Why? Because when you're training push-pull legs, for example, you're spending way too much time in there, and your body atrophied after 2 or 3 days. And if you're doing only once per week your muscle group, you will not maximize your growth. But for example, if you do full body 2 times per week, you're getting whole body done 2 times per week, and that's way better. That's way better frequency for your muscles to maintain and even grow faster than just once per week. And this is what studies are finding out, and you can check it out. But I'm not gonna waste your time with this, but basically, to keep your muscles, it is expensive thing for your body. So your body doesn't want more muscles, and that's why you have to sorry. But basically your muscles are expensive thing for your body, and that's why you have to train them more frequently. And that's why full body is superior. Now, the second thing you have to understand in order to build that full body training is you have to pick the right exercise. Now, most people will just do what they find out online, or just they ask ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you bullshit advice. Okay? If you want a real deal full body workout that is great for your time, link is in the description. You can check it out. This is my new something I work on, and this will help you. It is literally free. You can click it out after the video, okay? So you have to choose the right exercises for this to work. You have to hit every muscle group in that full body, and that's why full body is a little bit harder to program. Now, most people will do what they see online, and most of it is just trash, I'm gonna be honest. But if you want, we can give you a little bit of exercises that you can choose from to not get lost, okay? So the first thing you have to understand is we are working on time, and we want to hit every muscle group, and we want to grow as fast as possible. So we will gonna choose some squat pattern. That is squat, hack and squat, or any kind of variation, okay? Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. But the best thing is squat pattern for your legs. Also, you have to do something for your hamstrings. So RDLs or curls for your hamstring, okay? That is way better. Then also you want to add for your legs something like leg extension. This is great for that growth of that width of your leg, okay? And lastly, standing calf raises. This is a game changer for your calves, just trust me, okay? So, if you're gonna do just squat pattern, something for your hamstrings, preferably if you can just do leg extension, and lastly, calf raises. That's all you need for legs. Then for your upper body, you have to choose bench press or pec deck, then something for your back. So I would choose from pull-ups or chin-ups, and for width, I would choose something like barbell rows or something on chest supported rows. Any kind of stable exercise is great for your back width. Another thing is you have to also hit your arms and shoulders. So for your shoulders, preferably do lateral raises and try to keep it up with shoulder press. And lastly, your arms. For your biceps, you can literally do preacher curls, and that's all you need, okay? If you want for your brachialis to get huge, do hammer curls. And for your triceps, you can do push downs, and that's all you need. If you want, you can do chain presses, but that's all you need. Now, to not waste your time, these are some exercises that I would choose from. But like I said, in description is my full body workout. You can follow, and trust me, it will be way better than your ChatGPT. Then lastly, you have to understand that there are certain things you can do, but this is a really important thing, and that is what to do between pause. So you have rest between sets, okay? And most people think that when they do 1 minute between exercises, they will save time. Yeah, you will, but they will cause a gains. So if you can stay and just do 3 minutes between every set, or maybe 2 between isolated exercises like triceps push down, preacher curls, you can do between these, or even superset, but only antagonistic muscle groups. So what are antagonistic muscle groups? So for example, you can do your biceps and triceps in one set because it is antagonistic and you will become stronger by doing this. Okay, so you will do biceps first and then your triceps. And you can do this in one set. And that will save time. But don't do drop sets, don't do any kind of this bullshit. Only this. This can save you time and also build muscle. And also antagonist means for your chest is antagonistic your back. So you can just do it together if you're really down time. And for your legs it's the same. Your quads and then your hamstrings are opposite. So that's it for this video. Hope you never mind my coughing and something like this. I'm getting sick, so that's why I'm recording 2 videos. But if you enjoyed, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and see you in next one. And don't forget to check out my free blueprint. I'm not gonna ask it again, but it's fucking fire.